I never came home smelling like somebody else. Never hit my phone when you walked in. Never gave you a reason to doubt my loyalty. At least that's what I told myself. But every dinner became a rain check. Every promise became next week. Every date night got replaced by another meeting, another deadline, another excuse. I thought I was building a future for us. I didn't realize I was building it alone. The other woman was my job, the one that got all my time, all my attention, all the best parts of me. You weren't competing with another person, you were competing with my ambition. And the worst part is, you never had a chance. Ooh. You'd fall asleep waiting for me, the lamp still glowing in the living room, while I stared at spreadsheets and city lights. From the 42nd floor I kept saying, just a little longer, just one more year, just let me get there first. But every promotion came with a piece of us missing. Success is strange, sometimes it gives you everything except the person you wanted to share it with. The other woman was my job, not because I loved it more, because I kept choosing it first. And love doesn't disappear overnight, it slowly packs its bags every time it feels unwanted. The day I got the biggest promotion of my life, I reached for my phone, ready to call you first. Then I remember you weren't mine anymore. The other woman was my job, and by the time I realized it, you had already stopped waiting. Now I have the office, the salary, the title on the door, but the seat beside me is empty. And somehow that costs more than everything I earned. I won the career and lost the person who made it worth chasing. Ooh, ooh. There are nights I feel so exhausted, I just want someone to talk to. Out of habit I open my phone and search for your name first. Our old chat is still there, filled with messages I never deleted. I stare at the glowing screen for so long without knowing what I'm allowed to say anymore. I used to believe no matter what happened in life, you would always be the first person I turn to. But now I don't even have the right to text you anymore. little details. Now even one caring message feels impossibly distant. Some emptiness doesn't come from lacking someone beside you. It comes from missing the one person who once felt like your entire world. Oh, the hardest part after goodbye is life continuing forward, while the person you most want to share everything with can no longer be there. The person I want to text the most now belongs to another life, while I'm still trapped inside old habits and memories I haven't forgotten yet. And if someday you accidentally think of me, I hope you'll remember this. There was once someone who, in every weakest moment, still wanted to run to you first. Yeah. I wrote it on a broken piano at 4 a.m. inside my tiny apartment. Still wearing the hoodie you left behind, trying not to fall apart. It was never meant for radio, just a desperate letter with a melody about a girl who once told me, promise you'll never stop making music. Funny how heartbreak sounds beautiful once strangers start singing along. Now the whole world knows the song she loved. Thousands of voices every night singing words I wrote about her eyes under stadium lights. But the one girl it belonged to probably never plays it anymore, and somehow that hurts more than writing it in the first place. People ask me who inspired it, I just laugh and change the subject, 'cause some names still break differently even after all these years. I heard you moved somewhere quiet, far away from all this noise, while I became the version of myself you always believed I could be. Success feels strange sometimes when the person you wanted beside you most only exists inside the lyrics now. So every night the crowd screams louder, phones light up like stars in the dark, and I sing the story of us to millions of strangers. But after the encore and flashing cameras, I still go home alone. coffee cold beside the sink. You still be half asleep asking, will you be home tonight? I always said, I'm doing this for us, baby. Like working late could somehow replace actually being there. I thought love meant building a future, so I kept chasing bigger paychecks while you were quietly drowning inside the present without me. I was too busy trying to give you a better life that I forgot to give you my time, buying dreams for tomorrow while you cried alone tonight. And by the time I looked up from my ambitions, you were already emotionally gone. Funny how some people lose love, not from failure, but from absence. You started eating dinner without me, started sleeping before I got home. Your laugh slowly disappeared from the apartment we once loved. I noticed too late the flowers didn't fix the loneliness, and expensive gifts can't hold somebody the way attention can. Success sounds beautiful in conversations until you realize it wasn't beside you the moment you finally achieved it. Now the money's finally good, the apartment's bigger than we dreamed, but every room it goes differently without your voice inside it. 'Cause I spent years building a future, thinking love would patiently wait, never realizing you needed me in the present. Back then I thought love was easy, just show up and it'll stay. I didn't know the little things mattered, the text, the listening, the words you needed me to say. You asked for my attention, I gave you my excuses. You asked for my time, I gave you tomorrow, never realizing tomorrow was running out. I thought you'd always be there, and that was my biggest mistake. I learned how to love you right after I lost you. Funny how life teaches lessons when there's nobody left to practice on. Now I know how to communicate, how to stay when things get hard, but all this growth came too late, because the person who taught me is already gone. Now I notice every detail, the things I used to ignore. I know how important reassurance is. I know silence can hurt. I know I'm fine doesn't always mean fine, and leave me alone sometimes means please stay. But wisdom arrived after the goodbye. Some people become teachers without ever meaning to. I learned how to love you the moment I couldn't anymore. deserve this version first. If I can meet you again just for 5 minutes, I'd probably spend all 5 saying thank you and sorry. I learned how to love because I lost you. I learned patience because I wasn't patient enough. I learned how to stay because I watched you leave. And every lesson I carry now has your name written on it. You were the heartbreak that turned me into a man. For the longest time, I blamed the timing, the distance, the arguments, anything but myself. I told my friends we just weren't meant to be, because the truth was harder to face. It wasn't bad luck, it wasn't fate. Sometimes love ends because someone didn't love right, and that someone was me. Now I finally know what I did wrong. Now I finally see the tears behind your smile. Now I understand every silent goodbye, every time you said it's okay, when it really wasn't. I found all the answers after you were gone. That's what hurts the most. You weren't asking for perfection, you weren't asking for the world. You only wanted to feel important, wanted to feel chosen, wanted to feel heard. But I was too busy defending myself to listen. Funny how clarity arrives long after the damage is done. Now I finally know what I did wrong. I replay every memory differently. The moments I thought were small were actually everything. And if I could relive those years, I'd love you in a completely different way. I wrote 100 apologies saved in my phone, letters you'll never read, words you'll never hear, because healing moved you forward while regret kept me here. Now I finally know what I did wrong, but understanding doesn't change the ending. It doesn't bring back your voice or your hand in mine. It only leaves me with wisdom. I wish I'd learned sooner, and to love, I can never apologize to properly. The saddest lesson of my life came from losing you. We weren't screaming in the kitchen, no broken promises on the floor. No one cheated, no one lied. We just started reaching for each other. Bills stacked up beside the coffee maker, deadlines are living in our heads. Every night we came home exhausted, with nothing left to give. We kept saying we'll be okay when life slows down, but life never slowed down. We were too tired of love, too tired to fight, too tired to fix what was breaking inside. And somewhere between survival and tomorrow, we forgot how to hold each other. Nobody walked away for somebody else, nobody stopped caring. We were just two good people running out of strength. You'd fall asleep beside me early, I'd stay up answering emails, living in the same apartment, but somehow miles apart. The silence wasn't anger anymore, it was exhaustion wearing our faces, and every I'm fine became heavier than the truth underneath it. It's hard to save a relationship when you're barely saving yourself. We were too tired of love, too tired to stay awake for one more conversation, too tired to notice how lonely we'd become. And by the time we realized it, the distance already felt normal. People think heartbreak needs a villain, someone to blame, but sometimes love dies quietly under the weight of ordinary life. No betrayal, no dramatic goodbye, just two hearts carrying too much, trying to survive a world that never stopped moving. And maybe that's what hurts most, knowing we still loved each other I still wonder sometimes if we would've made it in an easier life. 3 a.m. blue light on my face. Your chat still pinned at the top. Even after all these months apart, I never had the heart to delete it. I typed I'm sorry 100 different ways, then erased every single one. Guess regret sounds pathetic when it arrives too late. Every night I'd read our old conversations, like somehow memories could reply. But silence gets heavier the longer you wait to fix things. So my phone filled up with unread messages, words I was too scared to send, paragraphs full of apologies and promises to change. Then one night I opened Instagram and saw you smiling in a white dress, standing beside somebody else, while my unsent "I miss you" stayed hidden forever. You look peaceful in those wedding photos, like heartbreak never touched your life. Meanwhile I sat there frozen, still living inside a past you escaped. Funny how courage finally showed up the exact moment it stepped mattering. 'Cause timing ruins more love stories than people ever admit. Now every draft inside my phone feels like a graveyard of second chances. Prove that love sometimes dies, not from hate but hesitation. So those unread messages still exist, buried deep inside my notes app. Little pieces of a man who waited too long to fight for someone. And somewhere beneath your wedding pictures I realized the hardest truth: sometimes people don't lose love suddenly, they lose it one unsent message at a time. Back then, just seeing you could make all my worries disappear. Even simple walks felt beautiful as long as you were there beside me. We used to stay awake talking all night, laughing at the smallest things. Love felt so easy back then, like nothing could ever change us. Time quietly pulled us apart without either of us noticing, until every meeting became filled with silence and exhaustion. We both changed, we're not the same people anymore. Now every conversation turns into arguments, neither of us trying to understand. There was no other person, no betrayal between us, just two hearts once perfectly aligned, now lost somewhere in life. I remember the night you cried over something small I forgot. You were never this fragile before. Maybe we've simply hurt each other too much. Some careless words slipped out, leaving wounds neither of us admitted. We held on to our pride too tightly and lost the thing that mattered most. The saddest thing isn't falling out of love, it's still loving someone, but no longer being able to stay together. Because the harder we try to hold on, the more we hurt each other. Feels like the source of every ache. Maybe love didn't end because we stopped caring. Maybe we just became too different. Neither of us was wrong. We simply no longer fit like we used to. At 21 we thought forever could survive on cheap wine and dreams. One mattress on a hardwood floor and late night talks about everything. We used to kiss in tiny kitchens, dance barefoot while ramen boiled. Back then love felt so simple, like the world could never touch us. But nobody warned us how fast life starts moving when growing up becomes surviving. We grew up too fast, rent got higher, hearts got tired, bills stacked up beside the sink, while silence filled the apartment. You stopped asking how my day was, I stopped noticing when you cried. Somewhere between overtime and stress, we forgot how to love each other. You work double shifts on weekends, I stayed late chasing promotions downtown. We slept beside each other every night, but somehow still drifted apart. The fridge was finally full of groceries, but the laughter disappeared instead. Funny how we spent years building a life while slowly losing the reason for it. Love doesn't always die dramatically, sometimes it just gets buried quietly under exhaustion, routines, and all the things adulthood steals. Ooh. Now I miss those broke college nights more than anything money ever bought. 'Cause baby, we were happiest before the world taught us to worry. And sometimes I still wonder if we could have survived had we stayed young.